get women nowadays to bring their man a plate.
So if you cook for your man, you don't feel like you have to take up his plate?
No.
Oh,
I would, no, listen, Linda. I would do it. I would make his plate only because I feel like it. Don't be like, oh, go make me a plate. Who you talking to? I'm so non-traditional though.
So
like,
yeah.
I'm just
a very not very traditional person.
It's too traditional for me.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. Before we get started, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. On the road to 1,000 subs, baby. Let's get it. Alright, so if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. You're an OG. I appreciate the love and support. Now, let's go ahead and jump into it. Today, man, I love it when I see women holding other women accountable, and just to see the response that other women have, because it's mind-blowing. Like, it's really mind-blowing to see. And I'm just kind of like, women, they don't care about what men want anymore at all. It's all about them. And I find it really strange that women think men should accept this. It's really weird, kind of scary. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Even get women nowadays to bring their man a plate.
So if you cook for your man, you don't feel like you have to take up his plate?
No.
Oh,
I would, no, listen, Linda. I would do it. I would make his plate only because I feel like it. Don't be like, oh, go make me a plate. Who you talking to? I'm so non-traditional though.
So
like,
yeah.
I'm
just a very not very traditional person.
It's too traditional for me.
Rub his feet, just basic things. The attitude of so many women that I see now is they don't want to cater to a man in any, it's almost like it's a dirty word. They don't want to compete for a man. They want him to just pick her because she's so special. But it's too much competition. There's too much out here. What are you doing to outbeat the competition? What are you doing to win over a man? And a lot of women, they don't want to do it. They want to have attitudes, not be in, work on themselves in any kind of way, physically, mentally, spiritually. Just think they just show up. Me being alive, being a woman with a vagina is enough for a man to choose me. Accept me as I am. All the men need to change. All the men need to stop being this way. But us women, we're perfect. Out the womb. We're perfect. Just because we're born, we're perfect beings. And it's all these men. But that, I can't.
It's like it's literally like she is literally like she can see the world through a man's eyes, bro. I share her sentiments 1,000,000%, because that's exactly the attitude of women nowadays. And then you bring in the fact that they making more money now, and then you throw social media on top of that. Is nothing in the West makes sense anymore, bro. Men are treated like they're expendable, yet there's less men on the planet than there are women. But all women talk about how special they are, and they think they that special. Like, sometimes I really do wonder, like, have men of the past made the world so comfortable that women think they don't need men anymore? It's a scary thought to think about, man, but it does look that way. Let's keep it moving.
But that's good news for me, because I'm going to compete. And I'm glad that they've taken themselves out the competition. That's less work for me.
You win. This, let me tell you something. Melanie King, she may be 40, but she looks better than most 20-year-olds. With her looking like that, and she's willing to compete, even she at her age will not have any issues finding a man. That's not going to be an issue. It's just so sad, bro. Why did women fight so hard for choice only to shame women who choose to not go with the masses? Once upon a time, fighting it up was actually not the popular thing to do. But thanks to the world of entertainment and social media influence and female empowerment, sexual empowerment. It's taken such a hold on the culture that it changed everything when it comes to dating, man. And I don't think women understand that men have had to adjust to this in ways that, I would argue that, a lot of men don't want to move the way that we have to move now, but in order to protect ourselves, we have to. And I think that's one of the things women don't like about channels like this, or why Kevin Samuels got the hate that he did, because what channels like this are waking men up to a point where it's making women have to reevaluate what they're doing and how they're going about things, and it's also shrinking their dating pool for the ones that want to be stubborn and not want to change and think that they're perfect. But what they don't realize is that when Kevin Samuel was waking up men, he was waking up men to better themselves also. He wasn't just waking us up in this evil way that women think, because women think, oh no, you're just telling them this so that way they can manipulate me, and they think that they can just dumb me down, and they think they can humble me and da-da-da-da-da. No, it's about being realistic. That's what it's about. And I will argue most women are not realistic. Most women are not realistic. They want a man with all the options, but they don't want him to exercise any of them. Y'all want a man that's 6 foot or higher, 14% of the male population. That's including marital status and all, sexual orientation, all. And keep in mind, 3% of the female population is 6 foot tall or taller. So you got to compete with them. So that kind of brings you down to closer to about 10 or 11%, for real. 11%. All right. Like, come on. Like, you want me to keep going? 10% of men in the male population, 100,000 or more. That's including all races, sexual orientation. And beauty is far more common than those percentages that I just mentioned. Yet these women feel entitled to be chose, and they don't want to compete, like Melanie King said, and they don't want to. And Kevin Samuels got dragged through the mud for pointing out all these statistics. And these are statistics that I look up myself, and I can confirm myself as well, because I kept hearing the statistics. I've heard so many statistics. I'm like, you know what? Let me start looking this stuff up myself. Because see, that's how men think. Okay, you say this here. All right, you say you got the proof. Let me see it. And when we see it for ourselves, it's like, oh, okay, you know what? Hey, he legit. That's what I've noticed about women, bro. Like, women are so scared of accountability that even when you can prove it, they're like, no, I don't know. No, I don't want to see it. Because once they see it, they can't unsee it. They want to hold on to that delusion, bro. They got to. Feelings over facts, man. Scary. It's a scary sight to see, bro. I'm like, it really is, bro. To see the kind of mindset a lot of these women have in the West, bro. That's why I'm kind of like, bro. That's why I'm just like, I'm all about keeping it light, stacking my money up, bro. And when I'm where I want to be, I'm gone, bro. I'm hopping on that flight. Boy, you hear me? I'm hopping on that flight. Speaking of flights, you guys, next week, Tuesday, I'm going to be headed out to Utah for what seems to be a really good networking opportunity. And I'm actually going to be hopefully meeting actress Kristen Bell. I'll put a picture up of her if y'all don't know who she is. Has something to do with my job and her company, along with a whole bunch of other people. Yeah, I'm gonna be meeting like a lot of high-end people, a lot of people that are in charge of businesses and got a lot to do with e-commerce. And if y'all know anything about e-commerce, that's like a pretty booming company, line of business nowadays. The company that I work for is pretty young. It's like maybe 6, 7, 8 years old right now, and they're a growing company. They're like number 2 seller in pharmaceutical sales on Amazon. So Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. I was one of 4 people chosen out of the building that I work in. Go to Utah, so I'll be in Salt Lake City from Tuesday till Friday. So this is gonna be like the first of videos throughout the week that I'm gonna have posted up ahead of time, because I still want to continue to give you guys content. I am gonna try to, take some pictures and possibly film while I'm out there, just to kind of give y'all a vibe. But because at the end of the day, it's still about self-improvement, man, and this is a huge opportunity for me. So when they gave me the opportunity, I was like, hell yeah, I want to go. You know what I mean? So I'm like, and it's supposed to be like a nice hotel and everything. So, we gonna check out the vibes, man. All right. So, man, I appreciate y'all, man, showing me love, man. We almost at 1,000. Got like 160 something now, more to go. We getting close, bro. We getting close, man. Grinding, but we getting close. All right. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. All right. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, helping with the algorithm, bro. I think YouTube trying to shadow ban me. I don't know why. But yeah, man, make sure y'all hitting the like button and keep subbing, man, sharing, all that. You know what I mean? Hit the bell notification so y'all know when I'm uploading. All right. And until the next video, y'all, deuces.